Ever since my conversation with Orna, I've been thinking about resistance. Not the loud kind that shouts in the streets, though there's beauty and necessity in that too, but the quiet kind that lives in works of art, in colors, and in the shape of clouds painted larger than life. There's something about how we humans respond when our truest expressions are forbidden. We don't simply stop speaking. We find new languages. In Mongolia, when socialist rule made direct expressions of Buddhist spirituality impossible, artists didn't abandon their cultural memory. Instead, they created something called Mongol Zurag, a style where traditional techniques and subtle symbolism lived inside officially acceptable forms. I find myself moved by these massive paintings of clouds, enormous skies dwarfing tiny human settlements below. On the surface, just landscapes, but in their proportions, a gentle subversion of the human dominates nature narrative that socialism celebrated. Isn't there something profoundly hopeful in that? That even when direct paths are blocked, we tiny little humans find ways for what matters most to flow forward. I think about the ornamental line work these artists used, the techniques borrowed from Buddhist Thingka paintings, repurposed to create something that could exist in their present while carrying their past. We all do this in various ways, don't we? The family recipes adapted when ingredients become unavailable during wartime, yet somehow preserving the essential taste of home. The coded language between friends or even generations that means something only to you. And the blues, emerging from unimaginable hardship, yet somehow transcending it entirely. What fascinates me is how this visual language of resistance evolves, but doesn't disappear. Today's Mongolian artists use the same techniques to address new threats: environmental destruction from mining, the flattening effects of globalization. It makes me wonder what silent forms of creative preservation we might be practicing right now, without even fully realizing it. What will future generations recognize in our art, our stories, and our everyday rituals as evidence of what we refused to let die? Perhaps there's wisdom in paying attention to what persists, despite everything telling it to disappear. To notice what finds new vessels when old ones are broken. To honor the cloud paintings that remind us we're small, but connected to something oh so vast. In my conversation with Orna, I glimpsed something universal about how memory outlasts ideology, about how beauty finds its way through even the narrowest cracks. This is The Infinite Search, and until next time, stay curious.